Hi, I'm attorney Jeremy Huss. What is reckless driving in Arizona? Simply put, reckless driving occurs when a person operates a vehicle in a manner that willfully disregards the safety of people or property. A first offense reckless driving conviction is a Class 2 misdemeanor. However, a second offense reckless driving conviction within 24 months is a Class 1 misdemeanor. Reckless driving, defined in Arizona Revised Statute 28-693, states a person who drives a vehicle in reckless disregard for the safety of persons or property is guilty of reckless driving. Reckless disregard, in its most basic definition, means that a driver was aware of a risk, but consciously ignored and disregarded a risk that a reasonable person would not disregard in the same situation. There are multiple ways a driver may commit reckless driving in Arizona. One example would be a person on a highway or freeway driving at 100 plus miles per hour. Although law enforcement will typically charge criminal speed in this situation, the faster a driver goes, the more likely they will be charged with reckless driving. For example, a person driving 150 miles per hour on the freeway is at minimum going to draw reckless driving charges and possibly even endangerment charges. Another example would be a person driving through a residential neighborhood at 50 plus miles per hour. That person will most likely be charged with reckless driving. More examples of reckless driving include a driver ignoring traffic signals or engaging in some sort of street racing. Simply put, reckless driving encompasses several types of driving behavior. As stated a moment ago, reckless driving in Arizona is a misdemeanor, which carries significant penalties, including fines, license ramifications, and potential jail time. A first offense reckless driving, meaning no reckless driving convictions within the previous 24 months or 2 years, is a Class 2 misdemeanor which carries maximum penalties of up to 4 months jail, up to a $750 fine, and up to 2 years of probation. A second offense reckless driving conviction occurs when a person has a prior reckless driving conviction within the previous 24 months or 2-year period. A second offense reckless driving conviction is a Class 1 misdemeanor, which carries up to 6 months jail, up to a $2,500 fine, and up to 3 years of probation. In addition to the respective Class 2 and Class 1 misdemeanor convictions, a reckless driving conviction could cause a person difficulty in obtaining employment or in obtaining housing. Also, a reckless driving conviction carries significant driver's license ramifications. A reckless driving conviction carries an 8-point assessment against a driver's license with the Department of Motor Vehicle. A person convicted of reckless driving is also required to complete traffic survival school. Also, a person convicted may face possible insurance rate increases and a 90-day driver's license suspension. There are potential defenses to reckless driving arrests and prosecutions. A defendant charged with reckless driving may assert the state cannot prove reckless driving or that there is a mistaken identity. A person may also be driving in such a manner due to an emergency or a necessity. The necessity defense is a legal defense available in Arizona. In its most simple terms, necessity means a person had no choice but to commit the offense and avoid greater harm. A good example of a necessity is a driver forced to speed and weave in traffic at high rates of speed in order to rush a person with life-threatening injuries to the hospital. Obviously, it is not a necessity if a person has a nosebleed. If it is a true emergency, this defense may be available if police make an arrest. It is important to consult with and retain an experienced attorney to review these types of issues. Reckless driving carries significant consequences in Arizona. The state must prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt, which may be a difficult burden depending on the facts. Anybody charged with reckless driving could face serious consequences, including jail and, as mentioned, a license suspension. As a result, it is important to consult with and retain experienced legal counsel, like the attorneys at Huss Law. Call us today for a free consultation.